Oh, it turned out to be quite a cold night, would you say? And all this activity, look at that, mainly out toward the east. And things are drying up a little bit better now, but we're really going to keep the wind in a little longer, especially through tomorrow. So if you only get a breeze tomorrow, it'll still make it feel much cooler. Take a look at the numbers we're anticipating. Really, things drying out nicely, but the wind sticks around a little bit longer. 35 overnight with 45 the afternoon high. But we have a freeze watch in effect. I'll tell you exactly when, coming up in Weather First.
Our top story on Channel 13 Action News. Protesters angered by a police shooting that ended in death for a family's dog confront tourists at the Welcome to Las Vegas sign.
We need to let our tourists know to be aware of Metro Police, that they kill.
Good evening, I'm Tricia Kean. Steve Wolford has a night off. Some local animal rights advocates are outraged after the latest officer-involved shooting ended in death for a family's dog. Action News anchor Ricky Cheese has more on that protest tonight. Ricky.
Tricia, 6-year-old Bubba, a 120-pound bully pit, was shot dead in his own backyard last Sunday. Now, his owner and animal rights activists say that death was preventable, and they want to send a message that violence against animals in southern Nevada won't be tolerated, not even at the hands of Metro Police. Some tourists didn't exactly feel welcomed at the Welcome to Las Vegas sign, confronted by handwritten signs and a banner demanding justice for a 120-pound bully pit named Bubba.
Do you think they should take responsibility?
Who?
Metro? Police?
Yeah, I don't know the laws here.
Some tourists were irritated. What did you think when you walked up and you saw the protest?
I don't know that would be interested in commenting, to be honest, just traveling and being visitors.
Other tourists were stunned by a photo too graphic to show in full. Bubba lying in a pool of blood. He's not coming to town expecting to see this type of protest.
That's why. This is what Vegas is about. Show the reality, right?
We need to let our tourists know to be aware of Metro Police, that they kill.
Members of the Nevada Voters for Animals don't feel Metro is being held accountable for officer-involved shootings. Metro says a sergeant shot Bubba because the dog charged him. Owner Victor Patino insists Bubba would still be alive if officers investigating reports of gunfire in his neighborhood on Sunday had knocked on his family's door before entering his backyard. Do you think that this is maybe harming the image of Las Vegas worldwide or internationally?
If it is, then hey, it's not because of me. It's because of Metro. So hey, obviously they need to be exploited.
Welcome to Las Vegas. Don't get shot.
Nevada Voters for Animals plans to take the next protest right to Metro's door, with a rally at police headquarters this Saturday. Reporting from our studios, Ricky Cheese, Channel 13 Action News.
Ricky, thank you. New information tonight about a marijuana bust on the west side of the valley. Police are telling us it is the largest grow house they have ever seen. Officers raided the house near Desert Inn in Fort Apache last night, and today police released pictures from what they found inside. There's more than 1,400 plants, lights, and some serious electrical wiring. Police say the plants had a street value of about $4.5 million. Neighbors say they had no idea what was behind those doors.
Did you ever suspect anything?
Again, the neighborhood, yes, every once in a while we'd smell something, but nothing definitive.
These people are operating a criminal enterprise in a neighborhood with no regard for the safety of anyone around them.
Police arrested this man and woman in connection with the grow house, but they don't know their identities. New tonight, a lawsuit filed following the plane crash that killed Jenny Rivera. Relatives of 4 people killed with the Latin superstar are suing Rivera's company. They claim the singer was negligent when she hired the Learjet that crashed late last year. The Learjet was owned by Las Vegas-based Starwood Management. The lawsuit claims Rivera should have known the plane was not safe to fly. The suit is seeking an unspecified amount of damages. An elderly woman is dead after being hit by a car. It happened this morning on Decatur near Lake Mead. Witnesses say an elderly woman was jogging across Decatur. She was not in a crosswalk when she was hit by a truck and killed. Metro says this accident, like many others, could have been avoided.
I just don't know what we can do. What information can we give to people to say this is not only is it wrong and illegal, it's unsafe. That's why it's wrong and illegal.
According to the preliminary investigation, the driver was not impaired and did not appear to be speeding. Safety on the roads is everybody's responsibility, and that's why we have launched our Be Smart, Be Safe, Be Seen campaign. Walking or driving, people need to pay attention to the road. Head over to our website at KTNV.com and click on the crosswalk danger icon to sign the pledge and get your window sticker to remind you about the importance of this message. Well, residents of a local apartment complex are living in fear after 2 people were shot to death and another was injured. It happened Tuesday night at the Harbor Island Apartments on Harmon near Paradise. Well, tonight, Metro Police tell us 3 suspects are in jail for that crime. Action News reporter Katie Crowther is live with more for us. Katie.
Tricia, I spoke with the family who lives next door to the apartment where the shooting happened. They were too shaken up to go on camera. They showed me how bullets went through the wall into their place, causing panic.
There's cops everywhere. They had it all blocked off.
Worried neighbors watched as police filled the Harbor Island apartments.
I really don't know everything that went on, and I really don't care. I just, as long as I wasn't hurt or my animals weren't hurt, fine. But I worry about other people that are in the area.
Lindsay Wells was told a gunman was on the loose. Responding officers found 2 men dead inside this apartment. It was a 3rd surviving victim that ran to the rental office for help.
To know that 2 people died just steps from where you live. They were shot and killed.
No. This is this place.
Is it? Describe it. What's been going on here?
A lot of drugs, I guess, and it's just normal.
A sad sense of normal, especially for the many children who live in the complex. According to the arrest report, a woman, her boyfriend, and 2 others forced their way into the apartment, beat the 3 men who lived there, and demanded valuables that were allegedly owed to them. When the victims tried to fight back, shots were fired. Now, residents are left hoping for increased security and visitor screening.
I don't know what they really are doing about it.
The 2 men who were killed have been identified as Anthony Anderson and Evan Russell. Police arrested 21-year-old Sasha Williams, 23-year-old Maurice Sims, and 24-year-old Brandon Range. Now, Metro says a 4th suspect is still on the run. Reporting live, Katie Crowther, Channel 13, Action News.
Thank you, Katie. An update on some stories Action News has been following. The man accused in a plot to kill his wife entered a not guilty plea in court today. George TFA is facing charges in the murder of his estranged wife, Shauna. Investigators believe TFA hired Noel Stevens to attack Shauna in her Summerlin apartment in October. So far, no word on how Stevens pled in court. Both men will be due back in court early next year. One of the men accused in the killing of a bird at the Flamingo admits he did it. Cal Berkeley Law School student Eric Sweller pleaded guilty to instigating or engaging in animal cruelty. He was sentenced to 48 hours of community service and an alcohol counseling class. He'll also have to pay the Tropicana restitution. Police say Sweller and fellow law student Justin Teixeira were seen in October throwing around the dead body of the bird in the resort's wildlife exhibit. Teixeira faces a felony charge of killing another person's animal. Las Vegas Mayor Carolyn Goodman gave her annual progress report of the State of the City address tonight. Action News reporter Spencer Lubitz was there. He joins us live in studio with more. Spencer.
Tricia, it was quite an eventful year for Las Vegas with museum openings, a new performing arts center, and a housing market that seems to be back on track. It's all reasons why Mayor Goodman said she believes the worst is behind us as she took a look back on the year that was and outlined her plan for the future.
20th Mayor of the City of Las Vegas, Carolyn G. Goodman.
The crowd took to their feet to greet Mayor Goodman, whose State of the City address began with a slideshow featuring many of Las Vegas's achievement over the last year, like the revitalization of downtown and the opening of the Smith Center.
That $400 million edifice has put us in world prominence.
Mayor Goodman said she's particularly proud of all of the new businesses like restaurants and bars that have come to Fremont Street over the last year, as well as the renovation of some old favorites like the D. The mayor added the development of the area would continue in the year ahead.
Opening this year, 2013, the new legal aid building, the new federal ICE immigration building, and the Robert L. Forbes Gay and Lesbian Center of Southern Nevada. Buildings.
New buildings which she says will bring jobs to the once starving construction industry. But the address wasn't all serious. The mayor took time to infuse some distinctly Goodman-style humor.
The prior mayor, with whom I sleep, he's always saying he sleeps with me. In fact, the other night he said, "What do you keep getting up for?" I said, "I'm trying to prepare for the state of the city." He said, "You were gone for 2 hours." I said, "I went to New York."
She had some good ones tonight, I'll give her that. So what's next? In addition to wanting to do more work with the Cleveland Clinic, which brought the Lou Ruvo Center for Brain Health here to Las Vegas, the mayor said she wants to see more film and television productions going on in the city. She also wants to lure the fashion industry to Las Vegas. Live in the studio tonight, Spencer Lubitsch, Channel 13, Action News.
I like her style.
I do. I know.
have to say.
How lucky are we to have her?
I know. All righty. It is a cold one out there. You can see when Katie's live shot, wind blowing. And
right. And it's a little late to be wrapping the plants tonight, so you have till tomorrow night, let's say. I'm giving you a little extra time because truly the coldest temperatures of the season will be coming tomorrow night and through the remainder of the weekend. And the National Weather Service issuing a freeze watch because of that. So Friday night through Monday morning, consider that when it's time to wrap up those plants and the pipes as well. I think you remember a few years back when they were bursting all over the valley. That one that's just outside your home, right just outside to the side. Talking about areas for the freeze watch below 3,500 feet, that really covers the entire valley. Not so much areas like Red Rock, because that's about 3,700 feet or so, but Summerlin, which tops off around 33 or so, but McCarran Airport, all the way up to Mesquite, which is about 1,500 feet, or out towards Pahrump as well, Nellis Air Force Base down to the south, but not the Colorado River Valley. Either way, prepare for the coldest temperatures to come up. We have hit the 20s already early this month, but we're talking about maybe even middle 20s to below 20 degrees in a few of those low-lying areas that are wind protected, where the cold air will settle. So bottom line for us is we're getting rid of this cold front, not the cold spell so much, but the cold front that blasted on through. So moisture content, not going to be much of that left over, but we'll probably stick around with a little wind for tomorrow. But look at this next 48 hours. We don't in the way in the future cast of any precipitation, but wind, we've had plenty of it. We still have the wind speeds up across the valley and beyond, as you can see. Some areas not so much, but other areas like Searchlight still keeping up a good breeze there. And 45 this morning, that'll be our afternoon high quite easily for tomorrow. So say goodbye to those 50s for the short term. Show you what you can expect. Expect 40s for afternoon highs for the next few days. Overnight lows right there in the 20s. Yes, tomorrow night, Saturday night, and maybe even Sunday night as well, and then afternoon highs get back up into the 50s by the middle to the end of next week. Tricia.
Brian, thank you. Well, a routine walk with his dog turns into a nightmare for one North Las Vegas man when another dog comes lunging at his German Shepherd.
He got a hold of Buddy and he wouldn't let go for quite a while.
So what happened to the other dog, and who should pay the vet bill? You ask, we investigate. Plus, unraveling a murder mystery. A toddler suddenly dies, and police say the woman who did it used a spice you have in your own kitchen right now. But first, a preview of what's ahead right after Action News.
Thanks. Tonight on the show, music from Bruno Mars, Blake Griffin, and Chris Paul from the Clippers, and Dr. Oz will tell you how to lose weight without diet or exercise.
It's impossible.
You're impossible.
The latest developments on the flu, where the epidemic continues to spread. Tonight, 42 states, including Nevada, are reporting widespread cases as people are doing anything and everything they can not to get sick. Across the nation, 21,000 people are infected with the flu, and that number keeps rising. According to the group Immunize Nevada, confirmed influenza cases in the state have gone up 57% from 2 weeks ago. There have been 22 confirmed cases since December. And medical experts say there's one important thing you can do to stay healthy.
I still recommend that everyone get vaccinated. It's still not too late to get vaccinated, and that's very important to know.
To find a place to get your flu shot, go to KTNV.com. A toddler is dead after eating chili powder, and the woman police say gave it to her says she's not guilty. 21-year-old Amanda Sorensen was arraigned this morning in a Victorville courtroom. The toddler is the daughter of Sorensen's boyfriend. Deputies went to an Apple Valley home Sunday and found the little girl suffering from seizures after ingesting the powder. She later died at the hospital. Sorensen's bail was set at $1 million. A North Las Vegas man is afraid for those in his neighborhood after his dog was attacked by another dog. While Buddy is recovering, the medical bills are piling up, and he wants to know why the other dog's owner isn't being forced to pay up. When you ask, we investigate. Here's Action News reporter Michael Leparty.
He just wants to be on your lap. I mean, all the time.
12-year-old Buddy can't help but stay by his owner's side, especially after the last few weeks he had. The German Shepherd was out for his daily walk in early December near Simmons and Tropical Parkway when another dog came running out of a house.